Let's figure out what the name of the sun is before I start talking about it. Boom. Hey, it's LJ, and welcome to another edition of LJ Reacts. For those of you who've only just stumbled across this YouTube channel, what this is a series of reaction videos. I'm kind of going back through like pop culture events that, I don't know, I seem to have sort of missed kind of in the time I've spent, trying to grow up and be an adult. So yeah, it's mostly stuff that I missed in my 20s and 30s, but, other more sort of classic stuff crops up in there occasionally as well. So this is November, and I've decided, all new releases, only stuff released in the last few months is what I'm going to be reacting to for this month. If there's any that you'd like to hear my reaction to, chuck them down in the comments below. And don't forget, you can help out the channel by liking, sharing, subscribing, ringing the bell. Because obviously if you share this because you like it, someone else may see it and they may like it and they can share it. And that'll be more people seeing this, which will bring more people to the community, which means my numbers will grow, and that'll just inspire me to do more of these, which if you like these, it's a gain for everyone. See, you share these. It's not just doing it for me. You're doing it for you as well. If you want to just do things to appease my ego, you can just like the socials at the top there. Might even have a couple of live dates coming up appearing very shortly on my little link tree there. And if you really want to show some appreciation and you got some spare change rattling around your account, just chuck it in the tip jar there. All I'm asking is literally like £3, one-off payment. Keeps me in water. I'd say it ain't free, but I don't know, isn't it? So, with all that admin out the way, let's just roll this forward to what we are talking about today. Right, so I've covered this band once before, and gained an interesting reaction. It was one of my more slow-burning videos, no sort of... Like only a couple of people sort of watched it at first, and then it sort of picked up, and more people sort of watched it. It's still not like one of my higher sort of watched videos, but it was also a song, from what I understand, not from this band's most popular era. So I don't think I was surprised by the amount of people who ended up watching it in the end. If you want to be one of those people, I'll probably chuck it up there. So, yeah, the band I'm talking about is the metal legends that are Judas Priest, formed in Birmingham in 1969. They took originally a blues band that didn't last very long, broke up. The lead singer took the name, formed a new band with a different setup, and then left before they got signed. So weirdly, the first Judas Priest album features no original Judas Priest members on it. However, Ted Hill and Glenn Tipton have pretty much stuck with the project the whole time, barring a few years in the 90s where the band wasn't doing anything. I've kind of gone... I went into some of this in the last video. For those of you who haven't seen it, basically the history is, they toured for years, but Rob Halford kind of wanted to do his own thing, so he left. Wasn't as successful as he would have liked. The band sort of was stuck in limbo for a few years, got a new singer who... not everyone's cup of tea, which is weird, because they really do sound like Rob Halford. One of the things I picked up when I listened to Cathedral Gates, which is the video I did, is, the guy's got good range. There is something about the way the song comes together. There's some great moments in there. There's also a level of ridiculousness to it. So depending on how serious you take your heavy metal, Depends on really how that song appeals. But yeah, basically it wasn't working with Ripper. And in a meeting with Rob Halford with regards to sorting out, I believe like greatest hits or something they were working on at the time, he was just like, you know what, shall we just, you know, just go get back together? And pretty much stayed the same since. I think they switched out drummers. So yeah, that in a nutshell is the history of Judas Priest. I believe it was last year went into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In fact, I covered some cell phone footage of the ceremony. Let's just say I was disappointed. Not very much with the song, more just the audio quality. It really ruined it for me. Apparently there is decent production out there, but and I feel, I don't know, at some point I'll track it down and probably will enjoy it, but fortunately that wasn't the video I was reacting to. So yeah, what I am looking at today is, so Judas Priest have got a new album coming out. I believe it's called Invincible, is it? Let me just check my notes here. Invincible Shield. It's half right. So, just this weekend, they dropped the second song from this on their YouTube channel. The song being "Trial by Fire," and it's already been seen by nearly 250,000 people. So, yeah. So obviously, people are looking to check this one out. The first one was dropped about a month ago. Had over 1 million views already. So there are people who are, really sort of, keeping their ears out for this one. So, hey, I'm a rock and roll fan. I do love me some classic metal. So why not give this one a shout? Interestingly, it's also the first one where Glenn Tipton has been in ill health for the last few years. So they actually got the producer Andy Shears to do some of the guitar work. While not officially a member, he does tour with Judas Priest. So they sort to include him on this release, which is nice, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have a lot else to say, so I'm just going to say let's roll this on to check out my reaction. So here we are, Judas Priest, Trial by Fire. So, as I said just now in the About the Artist section, this is the first one where Andy Shear, the producer, was the first one to contribute guitar tracks to the recording. However, interestingly, his name doesn't come up there. I've noticed a lot of more bands are doing like credits on some of their videos, or at least some of the ones I've reacted to over the last year or so. I've noticed there have been just cropping up in just a few kind of random ones, which is actually kind of cool. I took the wife to see Pink a few years ago, and she actually had full-on credits at the end of the concert, like proper movie credits, and went through the bands and the producers, and then the camera guys. And even went down. They even named the truck drivers, which I thought was actually kind of cool as someone who has worked in as a car driver for traveling shows like that. Yeah, But yeah, it's interesting to see whether it's not included here because he's not on the track, or just because they only wanted to include the official band members.
Shut down in cold blood, didn't know my name, no one understood, so I took the blame, where I left my mark, when the system fell, you were in my grasp, head behind your veil, but out of guilt, branded a liar.
There's when Judas Priest does it right, there's a subtle campness to them, but there is also just such an epicness to some of their lyrics and some of their music. The intro here, there was just like a bong behind it, and there's just something that combined with just the lyrics they sort of got here really do give it a bit of an epic feel to this.
I have endured trial by fire. Hang me out to dry. I broke every rule. Don't run in your trap. Played me for a fool. Kept you safe and sound. Tried to make you mine. Took this holy vow. Then you crossed the line. But out of guilt, branded a liar. Falsely accused, trial by fire.
Well, that's why I don't do karaoke. You can't quite get the rhythm right. I mean, granted, this is the first time I've heard this song, but still.
Committed no crime in my innocence. I have endured trial by fire. Life is so cruel and unbearable. I can't let you get in my way. What I need now is a miracle to get to the end of each day.
That's incredible that he's been doing this since 1969, and he can still hit notes like that, and it doesn't sound like it's. I mean, I know he's a classically trained singer, but still, it's really, really impressive that he can still sound that good doing notes like that. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's let's move this on and throw out some final thoughts, shall we? So that was Trial by Fire by Judas Priest. What did I make of that? That was great fun. That is just, that's what I enjoy about sort of classic metal bands. They just, there is, I don't think it's supposed to be taken incredibly seriously. I think it's always supposed to be a bit of fun. That's what, there may be some metal fans out there who are like, no, it's supposed to be incredibly serious and all about Satan. No, it's not. Some bands maybe, but no, there is, there's just an element of fun to Judas Priest, especially after the Nostradamus album. Come on. But yeah, so what do I think of that? Halford still sounds amazing even after all these years. You know, hard living and touring on the road. It's, you know, you can't tell his voice has deteriorated if it has at all. And like, I noticed they didn't sort of, you know, use his range a lot during that song, but I don't think it needed it. It's cool just to have like I was going to say Wilhelm Schlering, but that's not quite what I'm going for. But you know, Halford has got like that, has got like that high range that sounds good when you sort of throw it in, but he didn't need it a lot in this song. And you know, the guitar work not overly complicated, but it's always freaking tight. As a lot of, as you'd expect from a band that's been doing this for 50 years, it's, yeah. I just can see myself enjoying this song for a while. Overall, right now I'm going to say 7.5. I think it's definitely going to stick with me. It's better than some of the tracks I've done recently. There is just something about it. Maybe it was just having the lyrics in front of me on the screen. But yeah, it's brilliant fun. About a month's time, I'm going to do another roundup of and do a ranking of like I think I'm going to have like 30 videos line up and just sort of rank those 30 songs for how I felt about them. So yeah, if you're interested, check it. Like I said, check back probably in December, that'll be up. However, yeah, as for this song, like I said, I'm happy sticking it at 7.5. I'm kind of looking forward to the new album. If this is sort of like an example of, you know, what they're offering, I'm prepared to go back for another few slices of this. So yeah, that was Judas Priest with Trial by Fire. That's all I got for today. Don't forget, these come out every Monday and Thursday. Not always music video reaction, sometimes I do something else. I do have one plan for the end of the month, if I can get it tight, if I can get it sorted out properly. If not, I'll just do some more music videos because hey, at least some of you seem to enjoy them. Yeah, so don't forget, check back. Check back in a few days. Check out what else I am throwing out there. Till then, don't forget socials, Linktree, and the tip jar. Also, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You know how this works, people. This is not anything new. In fact, this is the end. Until next time, I've been LJ. It's been emotional.
Trial by fire. Hang me out to dry. I broke every rule. Don't run in your trap. Play me for a fool.
So here we are with Judas Priest, Trial. Are you happy now? Alright, alright, alright. Where did that come from? And it's interesting that they don't, that they aren't okay. No, okay, you can only stay in here if... Okay, I need you to lie down if you're going to stay in here. Did I really need to record all the audio? That's going to take time in editing. Right, okay, try that fire. Let's see if this is hot stuff.